Hello, everybody. Welcome to the episode SITV. It's a new year. Now we got the new segments. New year. Let's start off, Jamie. What do we got?
First, we have a segment on hats. Recently, hats were banned here at Shelter Island High School, and you can find out why and see a nice interview with Dr. Finn next.
Yep.
Hello, I'm Mitchell Rice here on SITV to talk about a very special subject that's been going around Shelter Island, hats, whether we should keep them or whether we should let them go. Recently, there's been a lot of debate about whether or not we should keep hats, and recently a new policy has been instated about removing hats in school. Today, in this segment, we'd like to talk about the new rule.
Hello, I'm here with Superintendent
Dr. Christine Finn. Hi, everyone.
and I'm going to be asking her today about the new enforcement of the headwear policy at Shelter Island High School.
Okay.
Dr. Finn, what's your opinion on the enforcement of the rule as it stood a few years past and your new enforcement of it now?
So when I came here first, I understand there was some question about whether or not that rule should be enforced. About half people thinking it should and half shouldn't. And my take on it initially was, as long as the teacher asks you to take the hat off and you are respectful and you follow that rule, I'm fine with it. But the world has kind of changed in a very short time since I've been here. And a couple of new things, First of all, of course, there's always the respect piece.
Mm-hmm.
It's just good manners to take your hat off when you come in a building. The second thing is, there's a lot of vaping going on, and I know it's easier to put the vaping material in your pockets, but we're getting some reports that kids are actually using their hats and hoodies to hide that. And the third reason, of course, sadly, is security. I don't think anybody here is hiding weapons under their hats. However, we spent a lot of money on cameras and equipment, and it's really hard for me to see who's who when they have a hat and hoodie over their face.
Okay, so I'm here with
Nick Lavrosi.
11th grader here at Shelter Island High School. Nick, what is your opinion on the enforcement of the policy, let's say a few months ago?
So I didn't really have any problems with the hat policy that was a few months ago or a year ago. It was kind of really chill, and it was like the teachers could tell you if they don't want it on, but other than that, you could have it on.
Well, I don't really like it because I used to like wearing hats a lot here and there.
Well, I feel fine with it. As far as I'm concerned, it's like the old policy. No hats in the classroom. That's how I've always been.
Ooh, I don't really like it. Last year they were very lenient on it, and I was like, wore my hat or my hood to school, and I don't see how it really breaks any safety violations or I don't think anyone's hiding anything in a hat anyway.
Okay, so Dr. Finn, have you yourself personally seen any instances of vaping going on in this school yourself?
Personally
or people
seen? No. Not
hiding it?
personally, but I don't base my decisions just on what I see in our school. I listen to other superintendents, law enforcement, not Shelter Island Police necessarily, but everybody, national security, and that sort of informs our decision. I don't think, again, it's not really about who's hiding something. It's a respect thing. It's security mainly for me. Being able to know who's who, what's what. If someone has a hood over their face, I can't tell who it is. It's very hard for me to do that. And the hat obscures the top of your face. The camera takes a picture from above, so I can't see who it is.
Okay.
And that's a problem for me.
Okay, so what's your opinion on the change in the policy? Well, the policy itself didn't change, but the enforcement.
The new enforcement policy and the new whole situation, I don't like. It's kind of because if the whole point of it is to hide vapes or hide weapons in your hat, you could just do that with your pocket or your backpack. Strictly forcing that on hats is just unnecessary.
Luke. Thank you.
In the movie Bird Box, Sandra Bullock has to get from point A to point B in a blindfold, and Nicole challenged some of our students to do the same. So if you're interested in seeing that, stay tuned.
The Netflix original. Check it out.
Listen to me. We are going on the trip now. It's going to be rough. Hold on! hear something in the woods, you tell me. If you hear something in the water, you tell me. But under no circumstance are you allowed to take off your blindfold.
Yep, Bird Box Challenge. It was fantastic, everybody. But now we're moving on to the next segment, Devin's Smart Corner. I'm sure you all remember this. Now he's reviewing an app called Discord. So let's see what that's all about.
Hello, my name is Devin, and this is my Smart Corner. Today we're talking about an app called Discord. Discord is an app like Skype, but it's pretty much for gamers. So what you can do with Discord is that you can video call, voice call, create servers where you can talk with friends. It's really cool.
Discord is an app where you can call people with video chatting and stuff, and you can add them as friends on it. It's Skype. It's just better. It's a better Skype. It's a better Skype.
So Discord is an app where you can talk to people. It's mostly geared towards gamers, but I use it to talk to my friends, some people who've moved away, and I still get to see them and talk to them.
So Discord, pretty cool app. Basically, it's like the gamer Skype. So it's mostly used to join into big communities of people where everybody can talk to each other and like kind of join little chat rooms and stuff. It can be used just for texting, or can be used for voice chat. And voice chat is probably what's most prominent. The prominent part about it is that you can use this constantly when you're in the game and like stuff like that to talk to your friends and like communicate important information or just like mess around in the chat. Recently, Discord added what they call Discord Nitro, and that was always kind of a thing. You could get like better servers for your Discord, but now they've added like their own little game shop, so it's similar to Steam in that sense. So if you buy like a little like monthly subscription, you get like access to a bunch of games. But mostly, most people just use it as a free little app to like talk with your friends while gaming. Also gives like neat little heads up, like, oh, on the right side of the screen there'll be like a list of all the people in the community, and you can see what they're doing. You can add your friends on it. It's really just like a great place for gamers and really anybody who needs something similar to Skype.
Thanks, Paul. And that's pretty much Discord. You know, I like it a lot better than Skype and something like TeamSpeak. If I were to give it a rating, I'd give it an A+. Well, that's the show. Thanks for watching. See you next time.
Thanks, Devin, for teaching us about that app. It was pretty cool, but next I have something even cooler for you.
What is your favorite shark?
Probably Mako shark.
What is your favorite shark?
Great whites.
Do you know the name of the smallest and shortest shark?
A fish.
No.
No.
Okay, I'll tell you. It's the dwarf lantern shark. Do you know the name of the longest and biggest shark?
Megalodon.
And I will tell you. It is the whale shark. What's your favorite shark movie that you've ever seen?
Jaws.
What is your favorite shark movie?
I think the only shark movie I ever saw was Jaws.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
So we went around and asked people what their best moment of 2018 was and why. So if you're interested in seeing what everyone's best moment was, watch right now.
What was your favorite part of 2018 and why? Right after picture day, we had gym. I sprained my ankle, so then I couldn't play volleyball for the rest of the season. And it was so funny because it happened in the stupidest way. I literally was walking and then like I kind of just fell.
It was when we got to go up to my son Gavin's college and watch him be honored for finishing his 4-year career as a basketball captain.
Was traveling to Australia.
When we played Southold at Southold, and I had a career high.
My sister being born.
Was when my husband's family surprised my father-in-law, and he was out here for a visit, and they all came out and he didn't know, which is my brother-in-law and his girlfriend and their daughter and my aunt-in-law, and we were all sitting out on the back porch, and my father-in-law happened to go out to do an errand, and when he came home, all of his relatives were sitting on the back porch and surprised him, and he was so excited to have all of his family in one place in time, which doesn't happen often.
The team is going to Florida with my family and going to Disney. It was when almost the whole Shelter Island went in a group together and they went trick-or-treating.
It was the day that my brother married my best friend Rhonda, and it was such a terrific time. My whole family was there and everyone was very happy.
Ella and Jamie Lenzer, or should I say Jamal, coming to Shelter Island High School because they're just super cool and I didn't have any other friends other than that.
It was the scooter trip because, so like we basically just got to stay in the sailboat, like in a big scooter for a week, and like my favorite part of that was the deck wash, where we just basically washed the deck while the boat was tilting, like we were almost falling off the boat, so that was kind of cool.
What episode, everybody, but now it's time to come to a close. Let's hope that 2019 is a fine year for SITV.